Hey, songwriters. On this video, we're talking about 7 online tools that I use on a regular basis that you can use in your own songwriting. If you want to learn songwriting techniques, how to write better songs, and learn about all kinds of songwriting stuff, start here by liking and subscribing to my channel at Home Songwriting. So 7 online tools, let's go. The first online songwriting tool that I think is super handy is relatedwords.org. This is a great tool. If you type in a word, it will tell you related words. So as you're putting together lyric palettes and trying to come up with ideas on what to expand your ideas into, this can be an invaluable source to do that. So let's take a look at some common words to see how it works. Here we go, relatedwords.org. So the first thing that you do is go to the website and then type in any word that you want to find related words to. So let's say that you are writing about the word fear. All you would do is type it into the box and see what shows up. Look at how many words start to come in. Is there anything that you can think of that could come up with ideas? It's just amazing how many things pop up. And if you click on different words, it gives you definitions. It also can give you a lot of other related words to this word. So I clicked on water. If I click on that, then it takes you to more words. So you can just keep kind of diving in and finding what you want to write about within your songs. Such a cool tool, relatedwords.org. So the second tool that I like to use while I'm writing songs, and this is great to find titles or just get my mind thinking about words in a different way. And this tool is wordclouds.com. Word clouds are a very cool way that you can look at a bunch of words in a different pattern, different shapes, different, it's just a different way to look at it. And what's cool about it is you could take your object writing, or you could take other song lyrics, or you could take your list of titles and dump it into a word cloud and see what shows up. So I found a random song online with some song lyrics and I put it into wordclouds.com and this is what showed up. So this is my word cloud from wordclouds.com. And the key to this is just look around and see how the words go together and see if there's anything that stands out to you. Looking at this, you might see some titles, you might see some phrases, you might get just some different inspiration. So definitely check out wordclouds.com, our second tool that you can use online for songwriting. The third tool that I like to use for songwriting and my songwriting exercises is a random word generator site. And this is a site that helps you find different types of words just at random. So instead of sitting down and trying to, come up with something off the top of your head, you can use random word generators to help spark your creativity. So let's take a look. So taking a look at randomwordgenerator.com, this is such a cool tool when you are looking to do some songwriting exercises, looking for inspiration. You can do a number of words. So let's say you wanted to do a list of 5 words. You could do word type, you could do nouns, verbs, adjectives, extended, not sure what that is, non-English, but you can also look for different words of different syllables, different letters. You could use some of these to experiment and see what happens. I pretty much use it as just the straight up, like I want 5, verbs. So I will type in this and then it says, I'll generate the random words. So my verbs will be separate, admit, protest, emerge, make, those types of things. Such a cool tool, especially if you're looking to do some object writing or you're looking to do some metaphor practice and all of that. So I'm going to have more videos on using these tools to actually write some of my songs, but you can jump in and start experimenting right now on your own. And also, if you want to learn about making metaphors, I have another 2-hour video that's a whole workshop on doing metaphors that you can link to. Tool number 4 is doublerhyme.com. So it's double-rhyme.com. And this site is super cool because it helps you find rhymes for multi-syllable phrases. So if you have a line or a title in your song and you want to find rhymes that go along with it, this is the tool for you. And if you write hip hop or rap songs, this would be super helpful as well if you're looking for some new and innovative ways to flip your words. And no matter what genre you're working in, this can be a tool that gives you a different view into the world of rhyme. Check it out. All right, so this is doublerhyme.com. Like I said, it's double-rhyme.com. And this is a tool that you can use to find multi-syllable rhymes for words and phrases. So I think it goes up to like 6 syllables or 6 words or something like that, but you can experiment a little bit. So let's say that our line was losing you again. You just type it in, find the rhymes, and it shows up. And these are kind of it sort of matches the rhyme, but it also matches the rhythm, which is super cool. So losing you again, do it to death then, wooing poor craftsman, do it to death when, do it too fast then, do it to you 10, do it to heaven, prove it to him when. Some of these are kind of obnoxious, goofy lines, but some of them you could use, you know, prove it to him when, losing you again, do it to heaven. That's a weird syllabic thing, but anyway, double-rhyme.com. Check it out. Tool number 5. So tool number 5 is one that I recently discovered that I think is just invaluable to thinking about writing new songs and then also coming up with metaphors and things like that. And this is a random emotion generator. So we talked about random words, but what about random emotions? Like, let's say you want to write a song, but you don't really know what you're feeling. And, you know, sometimes our lives seem a little mundane and there's not a lot going on. So you want to write about another person's emotions or another set of feelings. Well, this is a great way to do it. So check this out. Welcome to Random Emotion Generator. How cool is this? And how you get here is perchance.org/emotion. That's perchance.org/emotion. So looking at this, you can randomize like how many emotions you want. So let's say you wanted 5. You could randomize it and it gives you 5 emotions: pain, pleasure, shame, madness, love. Those things just drip with song ideas. Like for me anyway, hopefully it does for you as well. But how cool is this? You could just push it and come up with different emotions, and you could match that with other random words. And I just think this is such a cool tool to add into your arsenal. And what if you took one of these words and put it into the relatedword.org, and then you could come up with all of these different words that are related to this emotion, and you could build a song around that. Tool number 6 is all about hook theory and the HookPad app that's part of hooktheory.com. And if you don't know what this is a really cool online tool that helps you learn about melody and music theory and chords. So if you don't know a lot about theory and maybe you don't even play an instrument, this tool could actually help you write some chord progressions and come up with songs on your own. And I'm just starting to learn about this tool, so I am not an expert on this, but I'm sure someone in the comments could tell us more, or look up some other videos about hook theory and HookPad. But let me show you what some of the things are that it can do. All right, so taking a look at the HookPad, this is a tool that it's mostly free. You can use it free, but then it's like $5 a month or something. I actually pay for it. I don't even know if I'm signed in right now, but you can use it to pick keys. So let's say we're playing in the key of D major, and then you could drop in different chords. So we're going to put a chord every 4 beats here. Let's start with the 5 chord. We'll do an A, we'll go to a G, and then do a D, and then do that again. So like if you aren't a musician or a music player, this would be a cool way that you can come up with a chord progression, and you just hit play. And you can change the tempo. So like that's pretty fast what we're doing. What if we turn this down a little bit? And then it sounds like this. And the really cool thing about this is you can actually put in melody So if you want to add different notes, you can select the duration of the notes. So if we do some eighth notes here and we click on some of the the notes that would fit, it actually shows you the chord notes with these little dots under here. So you can start to experiment with the chord tones or the non-chordal tones. Just a super cool app. So I'll show you how easy it is to draw in melody. And then play that back. Do, 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 do. So that was pretty simple, but I heard some things in there. So that's pretty cool. But check this out. You can also come up here and you can open songs from their theory library. So let's say we want to find a song, like look at here, there's Taylor Swift. There's the full song of Shake It Off. And it actually shows you the chords and it will show you the melody, and you can get a sense of like what is happening from a theory perspective to use some of these ideas in your own song. So here's Taylor Swift, and it also syncs it with YouTube, but we want to do the piano version. So isn't that cool? You can start to see some of the melodic motifs here where it goes down and then a little bit up, down, a little bit up, then it goes down, down, and then does some more down, down. Really cool app. This is Hook Theory, Hook Pad. Check it out if you haven't already. All right, so the last tool that I think is invaluable to you as a songwriter is Chordify. If you don't know what Chordify is, it's a site of chord progressions. And they use artificial intelligence to listen to songs and come up with the chords. So you can actually type in almost any song that's on YouTube and it will give you the chord progression. And sometimes it goofs up, but it's pretty darn close. So I use this if I'm feeling sort of uninspired and I want to figure out some chords that I haven't used before. I will look up songs and use the chord progression. You can't copyright a chord progression, so this isn't stealing. But check this out. So this is Chordify. You can type in any song that you want. I will type in my name. And you will see that I have a bunch of songs that show up from one of my old YouTube stations. So some of them are chordified, some of them are not. So let's try one. Let me see. Let's do Who's Gonna Go. We'll chordify this now. So it's chordifying it in sort of real time here. And I wrote this song years and years ago, so I have no idea what it even, I don't even remember the chords at this point. So looks like it's B flat minor. Let's listen to it. So what's cool about Chordify as well is you can turn the chords on and the song, you can turn it down. So you can actually hear what the chords are doing like this. I don't think that's right, but Chordify is such a cool song. Obviously, I can't show you other famous songs because the YouTube thing will give us a copyright ding, but we don't want that. But Chordify.net is the 7th tool that I think will really change your songwriting. All right, so to recap those 7 online tools that you can use in your songwriting, they are: number 1, relatedwords.org. Number 2, wordclouds.com. Number 3, random word generator. Online tool number 4 is double-rhyme.com. Number 5 is the random emotion generator, which is perchance.org/emotion. Number 6 is hooktheory.com and their HookPad app. And number 7 is Chordify.net. So there you have it. You've got some lyric tools, you've got some harmony tools, you've got some melody tools. It's all right there online. And most of these are mostly free, although you can upgrade to certain levels, which aren't too much. So thanks for watching. And again, if you want to learn about songwriting techniques, how to write better songs, and just other songwriting stuff, start here and subscribe to my channel at Home Songwriting. I'm Chad Shank saying see you next time.